A bear cub carved out of a tree trunk. That is just amazing. Look, I say this a lot on Kalbus. I really enjoy alternative art forms, and I think that like doing large-scale wood carvings counts and doesn't count, but regardless of my opinion on that, this is just an insane display of mastery. Like, there's not even, topology lines on the initial sketch. They just knew the depth they had to go to, which I think is the most amazing thing about this. Like, this is a great start to the subreddit. I am in fact amazed. Hello everybody and welcome to Kalbus. My name is Lumo and today we're looking at a brand new sub, r/BeAmazed. A subreddit dedicated to things that are just, well, it's just amazing. Like, it's cool, it's neat, it's fascinating. Let's just get right into it. Working at 32 meters high, and look who went to supervise the service. Oh, what's gonna show up? What's gonna show up? Bird. Bird. Oh, what a friend. What a little... Hold on. First of all, amazing climb. Second of all, why are you wearing Crocs? Why are you wearing Crocs at 32 meters? Why are you like this? Also, I do love this bird. I do love this bird. Its feathers are so vibrant. That is such a pretty bird. But also, why are you wearing Crocs at 32 meters high? Tutorial, how to pick up a duck.
How to pick up a duck. Part 3.
Okay.
Common
Part
problems
3.
and mistakes. So, you've found yourself a duck, but you find yourself chasing after it. It always runs away when you try to pick it up. Don't do this.
This is a common problem.
If you're behind, that should remind you that that's wrong. If you chase a duck, it'll run. So get in front of the duck and introduce yourself and state your intentions. Hello, duck. My name is Human Name, and I'm going to pick you up now. Place your hand firmly underneath the duck, palm side up, and lift. Congratulations, you're now holding a duck.
The little Nokia ringtone really just sells this. I might go out and pick up a duck. I know where the ducks meet. I know where their headquarters are at. I'm going to go and pick up a duck. If I remember correctly, the ducks at the park, they're just free. You can just take those. Frankly, I'd like to have a couple hundred ducks. Alright, I'm going to butcher this title, so get ready everybody. Prepare to roast me in the comments. A Kaltaki is a Turkmen horse breed. They have a reputation for speed and endurance, intelligence, and a distinctive metal sheen. The shiny coat of the breed led to their nickname, Golden Horses. This horse looks like if I unwrapped it, there would be chocolate underneath. Can we get dogs that are metallic? Like, we're getting to, like, chow breeding, but, like, can we get dogs that are metallic? Can we get cats that are metallic? Can we get a metallic bun bee? These are the questions that science is afraid of, because they know that the answers would lead to a perfect society, with nothing more to identify. Beautiful! Oh! Oh! Yeah! Okay. The auditorium erupting into screams is fantastic, and I think my mic picked it up. But I love the fact that everyone collectively went silent so that the blind person could get the basket. That is wholesome. That's wonderful. I love that. I love that. Cat playing Limbo. All right, 35 centimeters. The kitty just wanders through. 25, all good. 15, passable. 10, passable, barely. 8, yeah, that little mop can still get through. 7. Okay, 6. 6 is not passable? Is 6 passable? I think the cat... Yeah. Hello? I think... Yes? No. Yes? No? Okay, yeah, 6 is the limit. You can only do 7. That is a 7 centimeter tall cat. That's wonderful. That's beautiful. I love that cat. I'm sorry, I'm more amazed at the cat of just like, the cat's just a pretty cat. That is just a pretty cat. That cat has like a wonderful coat, a wonderful fur pattern, and you can watch the fur bounce when it runs, and I love that. It gets better every second. All right, jump out, doing a little spin to what I think is vaporwave copyright music. I want to go skydiving, but I am like actually afraid that like I would just perish. This is an amazing stunt though, honestly. Like, God. And like you can see the curvature of the earth as you just free fall. It's insane to me that we've achieved a point in human history, right? We've achieved a point in our technological advancement where jumping out of a plane is fun and safe. Does anyone else think about that? Like just a couple hundred years ago, we were at the point where like a small drop could just incapacitate us. And we're at the point where we're jumping out of planes for fun. That's kind of apples to oranges, but you get what I mean. Like, we've mastered gravity for the most part. I mean, we've mastered defying it. We haven't mastered it, not yet. We haven't learned gravity magic. The Star Scourge beasts haven't shown up. Truck driver provides water to thirsty camel in the middle of desert. All right. Hello, camel. Are you resting and waiting for the rain? Oh, what a sad little scrunky. I hope no barren bird comes and ground pounds its back. Oh man, camels are such interesting looking animals. You know, like, they've evolved to live in like exceedingly harsh, water scarce climates. And it's caused them to look like little mountains on legs. But it's nutty to me. It's nutty to me that something can live out there that is this big. That's just kind of amazing. That is just kind of amazing. Apparently, camels are so comedically water efficient that, well, obviously this won't fill up the tank. This dude can hold about 20 gallons. That's probably enough to change that camel's fate, which is insane. Rare Pythagorean crater agate. I think I pronounced that correctly, but that's cool. That's cool as heck. I don't like, however, that the coloration is that of decaying flesh. I don't like that part, especially because it's very curvous on the inside of the bottom one, which makes it look like it's a geode holding a pocket of flesh, which, if I know anything, is scary. That's scary. That's nightmare. That's nightmare territory. I don't like the comments on this one. The comments also noted the fleshiness of the bottom half. They're not taking it the same way I did. Great dude! The second officer on the Titanic stayed on board until the end and got trapped underwater until a boiler explosion blew him free. He survived by clinging to a capsized raft. Later, he volunteered in World War II and helped evacuate over 120 men from Dunkirk. This guy saw death, looked it dead in the eye, and went, yeah, let's do it again. That's, I think, the nuttiest thing to me. This guy escaped with his life and then was like, yeah, no, I'll go into the Great War Part 2. I'll make this happen. That's insane to me. That is power. That is absolute power. A natural beehive filled with honey glowing in the sunlight. I've never understood why bees build hives this exposed. I feel like it doesn't offer much in the defensive category, because like, bees have a lot of natural enemies. You got wasps, you got spoders, you got mites, you got bears, you got bears 2, you got bears 3, bears 4, this time it's personal. I feel like there's a lot of predators, and it's always shocking to me to see hives like this completely exposed because they have to have some other way of defense, I would imagine. Pretty as hell, though. Photographer directing F-15 planes to get a good shot. Alright, that's just really cool. I imagine that this is some kind of, I'm going to say military photo shoot. I imagine that they would need to get some kind of promotional material, but this is still just, it is insane to me, and it's really cool. I would like to ride in the back of a plane like this, because it seems neat. It seems neat. Also, the top comment is just, all right now, guys, how about a fun one too? And I want to see what a fun one looks like with planes. I want to see what saying cheese is like with planes. I want to see what nightmare that creates. Like a pro! All right, and whoa. Now that is control. Gymnastics is all about knowing your body like you would a car, knowing its length, what it's capable of, and what it can do. And when you see someone like this, able to do a flip like that so close to the banister, stick the landing and continue the flip. That's just insane to me. I used to be able to do stuff, not on this scale, but, you know, akin to this, and it's just, man, I miss gymnastics. Amazing sea of clouds, the heaven realm. Top comment says what I'm thinking. The fact that we as humans can view this is absurd. We wouldn't be able to 100 years ago. And we're seeing it on phones, on computer screens. We're not even there and we can see the majesty of this. Like, it's insane to me. Look, I used to be a weather buff. I used to fear weather, so I learned a lot about it. And this is insanely beautiful to me. I think of all the places that I've gone in my life, I would say that Florida probably has the most beautiful skies. It's just a shame that it's Florida. Man, clouds are cool. The dynamics of clouds are cool. It's like fluid dynamics, but gas. Floating Ultraman figurine. Shane, this is the 5th time you've brought Ultraman to class this week. I forget what Miss Fowl sounds like. Either way, these levitation tricks are really, really cool to me because it takes a little bit of kajiggering to get everything to work correctly. Because realistically speaking, you need to have equal gravitational forces, or rather equal magnetic forces on all sides to basically make sure that it functions. Otherwise, it's just gonna get lopsided and fall. And then you gotta get it positioned kind of specifically, like, it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing, but it's a cool thing. It's neat. Also, I envy this dude's workshop. This is a very well put together piece, and it was machined. And it has wireless power too. Screw you. That's amazing. That's cool. I love that. And that's all the time we have here today on Kalbus. If you like this, make sure to subscribe, leave a like, and share it with a friend, and leave us a comment, you know, if you liked this. This is a new subreddit. We need feedback. Feedback is how the world works. If you want more, like I said, give us feedback. But as always, my name has been Lumo, and I hope to see you in the very next Kalbus video. Have a great rest of your day. Also, there's another Kalbus video popping up in like a second and a half. Click it, please. I beg you.